Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I did a video. I hope everybody's well. One of the reasons it's been a while since I did one is because I was waiting on some of this Avon stuff so we could put it on together. Guys, you know what? I was surprised. This is the first Avon makeup that I've actually ordered for myself. And I was surprised at the packaging on this. This is just nice. This is some tinted moisturizer that we're going to use today. You know, when you get my age, you want the, you don't really want the cakey stuff, the cakey full coverage foundation. So I do like tinted moisturizer. I've not tried it. I wanted us to try it together. Also, before we put that on, this is pretty neat. This is Magic Blur Priming Balm. Look at the consistency of this. It's a, whoop, it's an actual balm. And it comes with a sponge. So I guess we'll apply it with the sponge. And then we have this cushion blush. And I've heard so much about cushion compacts and blush and powders. But I've never actually owned one. So let's check it out. That's my dishwasher running over there. That's the blush. I don't know how well it's going to match my skin tone, but I'll tell you, if you go to my online store, you can try this virtually. You can virtually try this stuff on. If you click on the product down below it, it'll say try it on. I did a video on this, on how to do it in the online store, and you could try it on. You could try the moisturizer, tinted moisturizer on. Now I put this Clinical Booster Lock on my face before. I didn't put any moisturizer on today because we're going to be using this. I usually use moisturizer under my makeup, but today I used this. And this is supposed to, it's got ceramides, hyaluronic acid, protects moisture barrier for 72 hours. And you're supposed to be able to see visible immediately, visible results in plumping your skin. So my skin's so old and scarred, and it's been through the grinder, so it's hard to tell on my face, but it does feel good. It does feel like it tightens your skin. So I went ahead and jotted some stuff down for this stuff. This is the Oil Control Blurring Micro Powder. This stuff has micro powder in it, it says. It's the reason that it's super blurring pores, blurring wrinkles, and it's got nutmeg extract in it. And it's supposed to be really, really good for your skin. So I think this is about $10. This Avon makeup is really not as expensive as some drugstore makeup. So let's go ahead and try this, if I can see. Let's go ahead and try this balm. Let's try it on the sponge. It goes on smooth. I expected it to be kind of thick. It's illuminating, by the way. So it's supposed to give your skin a... And if you've seen any of my videos, you know, which I've only made 3, so I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't. But I've got huge pores. Huge pores. So if I could find a primer that would blur those pores and make those pores look smaller. And I know with primers you're supposed to pat it, push it into the skin, and not just rub it around. So now I don't know how this primer is going to work with the tinted moisturizer, but we'll find out. I will say that it's smooth. It's got a really nice smell. It's hard to place my foot. Maybe coconut. But it's really nice, and it's let's see, this is $10.99. I think I already said that. There'll be a description to my online store, a link to my online store in the description of this video, as there is in all my videos. It does got some illuminating power, I'll tell you that. I don't know why it always looks like I'm looking in a different direction in my videos instead of that. You guys, I'm not looking in a mirror. I'm just an amateur at making videos. Okay, I think that'll do it. That's probably too much. I should have brought some mascara in here so I could finish the look up. I might run and get some. Okay, that's probably way too much. If you know me, you know I'm certainly not an expert at putting on makeup. Okay, let's just let that sit there a minute. Let that sit there 1 second. See what it does. I think you're supposed to let anything, your serum set, your moisturizer set, primer, before you move on to the next thing. I hope everybody's doing well. I probably shouldn't tell you all this, but I'm got a lot on my mind. My daughter, whose kids that I'm raising, is in jail for drugs. She's coming up for parole a month from today. And I want her to make parole. I love my daughter very much. We have a great relationship. She just went off the rails in her mid-20s, and I don't know why it's hard for a mother not to blame herself when stuff like that happens, but I want her to get out. But at the same time, I know she's safe in there, and I know, but she had a 5-year sentence, and she served over a year of that, so I'm not sure if they'll let her out or not. I'm going to support her, and my son's a bachelor. He's lived alone for years, so she plans on going staying with him if she gets out, which that's going to be. It's going to be a boot camp for her for sure. So I don't know, guys. Pray for me and her, and I'm sure everything will work out. But anyway, let's try the moisturizer. I did swatch it on my hand when I got it because I couldn't resist. And I'm just going to put this on with my hand. I didn't bring a sponge in here, and we'll see how it does. Let's see what kind of coverage it gives us. It may be too light for me, and this camera is at an odd angle, I know. I'll try to move it, give you guys a better look. You know, it may have been better to use this without the Prime & Balm. The Prime & Balm may be better suited for just a regular foundation instead of a tinted moisturizer. I'm just always on the hunt for something that's going to make my pores look a little smaller. And just, you know, I don't want to look painted up. I just want to sort of cover up some imperfections, even out my skin tone. And this moisturizer, tinted moisturizer here, has got ceramides, hyaluronic acid. It's got some good stuff in it too. And I'm going to move the camera around so you guys can see better. Just put some on my own neck, because it's not really a great color match. But I will tell you guys, if you go to the Avon store, my store, there's a try it on feature. I'm sure on this tinted moisturizers to try it on picture, and I believe on the blush that I'm going to use today, the cushion blush. Most things with a color you can try on. You can use a model's face or you can use your own. Like I said, I did do a video on how to do that. Got a little bit more here. Let's build it up, see if we can build it up a little bit. And you can still see, get my hand out of the way. You can still see that luminosity coming through, although it has covered up. Trying to get a good, it's covered up some blemish. I'm going to stand up here in front of the door in natural light. It's covered up some blemishes. I'll be able to see better that way. It's evened out my skin tone. I do believe that it would be good for your skin because it feels like skincare. Although I have to say the moisturizer or the priming balm, I wouldn't use it with this tinted foundation. I would just use the tinted foundation on its own and use the magic blurring balm with a regular foundation, because it is going to have show some shine through your skin, give you that, you know, not so dry and cakey look. I like this a lot. This would be great just to throw on. It's really evened out my skin tone, which is, and it's not gonna see it in my wrinkles. It's really just like skincare going on. And I put that Hydro Booster on before. I've got a big scar right here from some of the stuff I did when I was younger. Some crazy stuff we all got a past we're not proud of. Well, I do anyway. So let's sit back down and see if we can try the blush. Prop my phone back up against the butter dish. I would probably use a little bit of a setting powder on this, and then this the magic line, the magic primer, the magic tint. They have pressed powder, loose powder, bundles. So they got a lot of things in this magic line that you guys might like. Well, let's go ahead and put on some of this blush. I'm old school. My mom always wiped the foundation off her lips before she put her lipstick on. Now let's try this little cushion thing. You know, cushions are all the rave right now, I believe. So let's try it. Get you. Where I'm sitting is just horrible. Let's go back over here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll tell you, I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of, you know, it feels kind of, there we go. It feels kind of wet. You know, not wet, but certainly not drying. I mean, it feels like it has a little moisture going on in it as well. They've got bronzer in this Magic line. It's certainly buildable. Certainly buildable. I look in a regular mirror, I'm going to think I'll have super red cheeks, even though it's hard to see on here. But y'all, I'm not hating this. I'm even going to put some on my eyelids because I didn't have any. You can actually see it better on there. Because it's just so, everything is just so hydrating. Like I said, you may want to put a little pressed powder, put a little to set it a little bit. And that'd be okay. I probably would too. I'm going to set y'all back over here, and then I'm going to run and get some mascara really super quick. I will be right back. I'm sorry about that, y'all. But I don't think you can do a makeup look without eyeliner. Now this mascara is an Avon. I have heard the Avon mascara is really good, but I just don't have any. I'm going to get more Avon products as I move along, and we'll try them and see how they work out. But I think you got to have a little mascara just to sort of tidy up your look. And as you can see, it's not bad at all, and it feels really good on the skin. I have to say. Y'all tune in for more videos. It won't be as long before I make another one. Now I've got one more thing. It's the liquid mattifying lipstick from Avon. Looks like this. This looks super nude, but there's 8 colors, and you'll be able to try this on the website virtually. And I recommend that you take a picture of yourself and upload it instead of just using your camera. It does seem to work better that way. You guys, I'm sure, have noticed that I'm not a professional at nothing, at making videos or putting on makeup or anything else, but I'm trying. Here's got a doe foot applicator. Again, moisturizing. It's got vitamin E, and everybody knows how great that is. So guys, well, this really is this 2010 moisturizer for me is really run to the grocery store, run do some errands, you know, help my skin out a little bit without just looking all, it does just, unless I probably could have went a little darker, but I didn't. But I could use, you know, a darker setting powder, which I'm sure would make all the difference in the world. But that's what we got. Let's go back over. Let's go back over and review what we've used today. So we got the tinted moisturizer, the magic tint that you can try on. We got the magic blur that I do not recommend wearing under the tint because it is super moisturizing. And then you're putting on basically lotion, so I wouldn't use those together. And the little cushion blush, which is in a cute little package that says love, which is packaging I do like nice packaging. And then we have the liquid lipstick that feels like it's drying down and that it's going to hang around a while today. So there's 8 shades of this. So comment and let me know if you think I'm crazy and give me some tips on how to make videos and some tips on how to put on makeup. But I did just want to bring some stuff on here today to give you an idea of just some stuff that you can put on every day that's not expensive. This stuff is cheaper than most drugstore makeup. So, you know, $10 for actually the most expensive thing was the blush, and it was $19.99. But just they've got less inexpensive blush at Avon. It's just not in the Magic collection. So guys, I'll get off here and I'll make another video in a day or two. Leave your comments, feedback, ask me stuff, and I'll see you in a day or two. And thanks for sitting with me, and visit my store. Thank y'all.